Ladies and gentlemen, in today's video we are going to be continuing the NFL rankings content, and today we are going to be ranking the top 20 tight ends in the NFL currently today. If you guys missed my receivers and running backs list, you are in the wrong place. Go watch those first and then come back to this. I'm going to be giving you guys my head coaches and quarterbacks shortly after this, probably sometime this week. However, disclaimer as usual, just comment down below anything you disagree with. I'll be reading them. I'll be keeping an eye on them. I'll be responding to you guys. So without further ado, let's get straight into the video and let's rank the top 20 NFL tight ends currently going into the 2025-2026 season. Alright, here we are at the tier list, and real quick, before we get into the rankings, I want to give a shout out and like a kind of honorable mention to the three rookie tight ends. Those guys are Tyler Warren, Colston Loveland, if I can find them right here, and then, Mason Taylor. Listen, I mean, I don't have anything against these guys, I'm not putting them in the top 20 though, just because we haven't seen them play yet. We just have to see them play in order for me to have a full opinion on them. So getting into the top 20 now. Also, real quick guys, I just want to say that not any of these tight ends that I'm about to rank are, and not any of them are garbage. They're all really, really good tight ends. It's just the fact that I have to rank them in some order. So without further ado, let's get straight into it, with number 20 being none other than the man himself, Isaiah Likely. Listen, he got off to a fast start, when the start of the year with the Chiefs, but other than that, he started to really slow down at the end of the season. That was because Mark Andrews started popping off, but I was expecting a lot more from him, considering the fast start that he got off to. Right around 40 receptions, right around 400 yards. Didn't record a lot of touchdowns, but he's still a very serviceable tight end. Right now at number 19, give me Zach Ertz. He may be old, but he is still gold. Had an insane performance in the NFC Championship. He had over 10 receptions. He is still a very, very, very serviceable tight end. He still is going to get you the receptions, still going to get you the yards. He had good quarterback play, the best quarterback play that he's had since 2019 with the Eagles. But you can't even remotely say I'm off when I say the guy is ancient at this point. He has one or two good seasons left that he's probably going to retire. So the fact that he's even in the top 20, satisfactory if you're asking me. All right, now number 18, give me Evan Ingram. Listen, this guy had a honestly really odd season. I know he was hurt. He played less than 10 games, but in those 9 games that he played, he only recorded I think one receiving touchdown. He didn't nearly have the season that he did last season with in 2023 with the Jaguars, but with a nice young rookie quarterback in Bo Nix, I fully expect him to make a bounce back season. It's just that the guy is getting older and 30, and he's almost 30 at this point, so I don't really know how his production is really going to increase as much as it used to. All right, now number 17, give me Juwan Johnson, at least in my opinion, one of the more underrated Saints, and one of the more underrated tight ends in the NFL. This guy was actually, not gonna lie, when Chris Olave and Rashid Shaheed were out, this guy was their primary target. Dude, he is a receptions machine. It's just that, the reason I don't rank him inside the top 15 is just that, who's going to throw him the ball? Spencer Rattler? Yeah, no. All right, now number 16, give me Cole Kmet. He actually had a really down year. Considering Cole Kmet's standards, he had a down year. Overall, the Bears had a very down year offensively, so, you can't really blame him too much for being in the horrible system. I fully expect with Ben Johnson being there, if Ben Johnson can do what he did to Sam Laporta, I know for sure that he can do that to Cole Kmet. I think Cole Kmet's going to have a big step up this year. It's just that he's got to stay healthy. Alright, now getting to the top 15. Number 15, give me Chikazimo Okonkwo. Listen, this guy just keeps getting better and better every single year. It's just that we don't know how his production is going to do because, I mean, he has a rookie quarterback. But one bright side of him is that they don't have anybody else to throw to receivers wise, so they're gonna have to look for him. And plus, he has a rookie quarterback, and usually rookie quarterbacks, the tight end is really their comfort zone because they don't have to go far. So I mean, I really can expect Chikazimo Okonkwo can actually pop off because he has elite hands and he's gonna get open most of the time. Right now, number 14, give me Dalton Schultz from the Houston Texans. And, I mean, honestly, again, another guy that just had a down year, but on the other hand, it was a really weird year for the team in general, so you can't really blame him too much for that. I mean, just average tight end stats, like right around 50 receptions, right around 600, 400, 500 yards. I can't expect him to have the season that he did in 2023. He was actually one of the best tight ends in the league that year, but just with the two additions of the wide receivers that they drafted from Iowa State, Nico Collins, Tank Dell, I mean, I have to assume that Schultz is not going to be looked to as much as he used to. Alright, now number 13, give me Cade Otton. This guy just keeps getting better and better and better every single year. I mean, I know, like, you can't really blame that all much on his talent. I mean, the guy's very talented, but on the second hand, like, they had a very passing offense that, like, of course he would succeed in that offense, with them passing the ball literally every single play. But, I mean, he's insane when it comes to yards after catch. He's an insane receptions machine, and I cannot wait to see what he does this year. Alright, now number 12, give me Kyle Pitts. I'm sure about 90% of you watching this video right now keep on drafting Kyle Pitts, and 90% of you guys who drafted Kyle Pitts just get disappointed every single year. I think they shouldn't have hired Raheem Morris. Like, I think he's a joke. I don't think that guy's a good coach at all. Plus, considering the fact he's got a very inexperienced quarterback throwing him the ball. It's just that the guy's just done the same thing every single year. I mean, I still have him as the 12th best tight end in the league, but he's nowhere near elite. Alright, now number 11, not in the top 10 this year, but number 11, I got Dallas Goedert, my guy. I mean, he's still my guy. He's still my dude. He still can come up clutch in the playoffs. He still has elite hands, but it's just the fact that he cannot stay healthy. He hasn't had a healthy season since 2021, and that was his best season. I just think Dallas Goedert just needs to stay healthy in order for him to succeed, because if he's not healthy, he has the same year he's always had, like right around 400 yards, 40, 50 receptions, not a lot of touchdowns. Well, who can have touchdowns when you have A.J. Brown and Devontae Adams to share the targets with? But I just think Dallas Goedert has slowly gotten worse and worse and older as the years gone by. Now he's still a good tight end, but right now, not a top 10 guy. Getting into the top 10 here. Number 10, honestly, give me Tucker Kraft. I'm all in on this guy for fantasy football and for real life as well. I mean, this guy was an animal. Matter of fact, I kind of think he was their number one target all year. At least for Jordan Love, I know he was. I mean, 50 receptions, 7 touchdowns, right around 700 yards. Like, those are insane numbers for a tight end. I mean, I don't know how his production is going to do now that they drafted Matt Golden, but you got to assume, like, nobody expected him to be this good, especially since to start the year he was sitting behind Luke Musgrave. All right, number 9, give me David Njoku. This guy is crazy athletic. He's super fast. Honestly, one of the faster, like, speed-wise, one of the faster tight ends in the league. But it's just like much like what I said about Dallas Goedert, man. If I had to do it to him, I have to do it to Njoku's too. Like, he cannot stay healthy. He hasn't had a healthy season in a little while. Plus, he has literally, and I mean literally, nobody throwing him the ball. So, yeah, how would we really feel about Njoku after this season? Alright, number 8, give me TJ Hawkinson, another guy that got absolutely screwed by injuries, but like in those games, like, you seriously couldn't even record one receiving touchdown. I mean, I know you were behind Jordan Addison and Justin Jefferson, but not one receiving touchdown. I mean, I'm not calling him a terrible tight end. He's still an elite tight end, but it's just that injuries have gotten to him. I don't think he's really going to be as good as he used to be. Not as good, definitely not as good as he was in 2023 and when he was with the Lions. All right, number 7, give me Jonnu Smith. Yeah, this guy had a significant reason for being that good. Tua's brain is scrambled eggs, so he had to throw to a tight end just to keep short throws. Yeah, makes sense. I mean, over 80 receptions, 8 touchdowns, 800 yards is a lot of 8s. No really explanation needed for this guy. He's a top 10 guy right now, and honestly, anyone who wants to disagree with that can argue with the wall. And now, number 6, just outside of the top 5, we got Fumble Fingers, Butterfingers, Mark Andrews. And yeah, this guy had a really slow start to his career. But honestly, how do you not drop that ball in the playoffs? Nobody would even give this guy crap in the first place. I mean, he's still an elite tight end. He still led all tight ends in touchdowns with over 10. But I just feel like, man, he had a little bit too slow of a start to his season to where, like, I can't consider him a top 5 guy right now. Now, number 5, this is where I would have Travis Kelce. People are going to say this is too low, and yeah, I get that, but you can't even say I'm lying when I say the guy is just slowing down. I mean, the guy just keeps getting worse and worse every single year. He keeps getting older and older and worse, but he's still a dog. He still can haul in like 80, 90, 100 receptions if he wanted to, right around maybe 800, 600, 700 yards. Not really a lot of touchdowns. I mean, Noah Gray, the backup tight end, had more touchdowns than this guy. But I just feel like he's still Travis Kelce. He still deserves a top 5 spot. All right, number 4, give me Sam Laporta. He may not have had the yards or receptions that he had last year, but he still did everything at an above average level. You know, I mean, J-Mo came back. That hurt his production a little bit. But, like, the guy still has elite hands. He is still an elite red zone threat. I mean, literally, you can just throw up the ball and he'll catch it. Like, he's big. He's fast. He's everything you're looking for in a tight end. It's just that there are 3 guys who I would take over him right now. Such as number 3 being Trey McBride. I mean, did you guys see the season that he put up? Like, over 100 receptions, over 1,100 yards. Like, if Kyler Murray didn't hate his guts and just refused to throw to him at the goal line, he would have had over 10 touchdowns. And honestly, I'm not really debating that. But the top 2 seem pretty straightforward. Number 2, give me Brock Bowers. I mean, I can't put him at the number 1 spot just yet. I mean, since he's a rookie, but he had like arguably the greatest tight end rookie season that we've ever seen. I mean, he broke receiving records. I mean, it's got to be at least top 2. There can't really be any argument. And he did this all on the Raiders. But number 1, sometimes, man, you just can't overthink it. Brock Bowers is not number 1 because he is not George Kittle, man. George Kittle is so good, man. The best tight end. Honestly, there was debate between him and Kelce last season. I gave it to Kelce. I called it that George Kittle will take Kelce's spot at the number 1 spot. And no, most of you didn't believe me, and look what happened now. George Kittle, you come in as number 1 as the best tight end going into the 2025-2026 season. That's also going to do it for my ranking, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope I didn't make a pile of you too mad. So, and if I did, please make sure to voice yourselves in the comments. I'll debate you guys in every one of these picks. Don't forget to subscribe, thank you guys for the support and growth that you've showed me. Like, I feel like every short I upload, I get an automatic 500 views. Thank you guys so much for watching, engaging, subscribing, liking, and I'll see y'all guys the next time I upload. Peace.